Real Madrid against Manchester City. This is a very big game. The Santiago Bernabeu is going to be dressed in all white. It's going to be spectacular. Maybe. I don't know if that's just a rumor. But we have to look into Real Madrid squad, see what is going on there, and if we can compete against a Man City, which is in amazing form. Straight up amazing form. Foden is scoring hat-tricks. Haaland is scoring sometimes. And De Bruyne is assisting and also being downplayed like crazy. People are starting to turn on De Bruyne, which is downright just crazy. Straight up. Real Madrid are playing in their best football currently. Rodrigo's in great form. Vinicius is returning. Militao returned. Bellingham is just being Bellingham and being one of the best players in the world. This match against City is the biggest test. It's going to test players like Jude Bellingham, Andre Lunin to see where they're at. And I think Carvalho and Mendy's performances matter probably the most, because we know City love playing on the wings. They love using players like Doku, Grealish, Bernardo Silva, Foden. And Foden is a player from City who likes to drop into the midfield. He'll catch the ball in the midfield, play make, and then score. We've seen him do it against Aston Villa, which Aston Villa is a good team in the Premier League. They know Real Madrid, obviously. And Real Madrid are a far different team from 2023. The formation is different, the way we play is different. Benzema is no longer there. The old heads are on the bench. No offense to Madrid. No offense, he's still one of the best. It's a different encounter. It's going to be different. Man City's team is obviously also very different. Well, not too much. They are still super strong and can very well do the exact same thing they did last season. People like to say City have fallen off. I disagree. Them drawing to Arsenal, them drawing to Liverpool, them drawing to Chelsea doesn't mean they are a worse team. They will still whoop Real Madrid if it is necessary. So for this match at the Bernabeu, to me what I think is important is long shots. You're probably thinking, long shots, what's this guy talking about? Long shots were important in 2023. Vinicius Jr. scored a long shot and Tchouameni almost scored a long shot. Those will be super important because I don't think we're going to break this defense down. Man City with one of the most solid defenses. You know, we need to break this defense. Plus, if Real Madrid do not get out of the first leg with a victory, it's wraps. You can stay at home for Etihad, it's not going to happen. There's no miracles at Etihad. I'm sorry, there's no miracles. City are unbeaten, I believe, at Etihad. So, who's going to stop them? Real Madrid could very well do it because Real Madrid are the kings of this competition. 14 Champions Leagues speak for itself. But you should never underestimate City. Never. I did that in 2023. I was writing City off. But man, that was one of the worst matches to watch. And I don't want to relive it. So I would love to see Real Madrid play good football. They need to press. They need to defend in a 4-4-2 because we did not do that in 2023. We defended in a 4-3-3. Narrow. You can't do that against Man City. Come on now, you can't do that against City. City will love to play with the wings. They love to get the ball to Doku, Grealish, Foden, Bernardo Silva. Haaland is not the player he was necessarily. So a battle between him and Rudiger is going to be insane. Rudiger is arguably better than he was in 2023. He's going to pocket Haaland, no doubt about it. And when it comes to injuries, Real Madrid are healing. Courtois and Alaba the only ones out for Man City. I've heard that I've heard that Ake is injured, Walker is injured. And listen, if Walker is injured, we have a big chance of winning. And I know I sound like a clown for saying that, but Walker, come let's be honest. Walker pocketed Vinny. And I hate to say that, but if you disagree, rewatch that match. Walker was stopping Vinny from doing what he usually loves to do. However, different Vinny. Vinny is more of a central player. So I don't even see him competing against Walker anymore. Because Vinny, his role is completely different. And I think him and Rodrigo's pressing is super important. However, we have a player like Bellingham who can change the game at any moment in time. Bellingham, super important. If you look at the midfield of Real Madrid, it's very different from 2023. We have four midfielders, which is Bellingham, Cruz, Valverde, Tchouameni. In the previous season, we had Madrid, Cruz, Valverde, which was terrible. That midfield was all over the place, and there was no structure. I don't know what Ancelotti was thinking, but in 2023 he got outsmarted, outclassed by Pep Guardiola. We have to give him his flowers, even though he's been Barcelona's coach. Let's let go of the hate. He's one of the greatest coaches of all time. Ancelotti is someone who can beat him, and someone who has beaten him before. And if you're thinking Militao is going to play, I actually believe Nacho should play. He actually played extremely well against Athletic. Tchouameni. If you want to argue Tchouameni should play at centre back alongside Rudiger, I disagree. The reason why we lost to Man City is because we didn't have a dedicated CDM, and we didn't have a player who can hold the midfield and cover the defense. Valverde is also a far better player, and he can help us in ways that you can't expect. Genuinely, he's that type of player. I think Tchouameni, as I said, he is going to be solid, he's going to be important, and I think he can guide us to victory. Not to mention the benches. The benches have been super underrated. Can I explain? I can explain this easily. Real Madrid's bench last season, that was trash. We had Asensio come up, Dani Ceballos, Mariano. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? However, this season, we have good players. We have Fran Garcia, who's good in the attack, Brahim Diaz, who's good in the attack, Hasalu, or the Gula even, but I don't think he will feature against City. Too big of a game for him. Not saying that he can't play in that match, but I think it's too much pressure to put on him. He will be too nervous going into that match. I think Ancelotti has watched the tapes. He's watched Man City this season. I think he tactically will be much better. But that's my opinion. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I think this is going to be a match of great importance. I'd love to know your opinion. But if you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe.